It's hard to imagine a day without the internet. We use it for almost everything, for work, for shopping, for getting information, for staying connected. But as we navigate the web, there's a lot more going on that we don't see.
And tonight, our Erie News Now Washington, D.C. correspondent Rachel Knapp is joining us live from the U.S. Capitol with more on this. Good evening, Rachel.
Good evening, Eva and Ethan. While issues like gun reform, abortion rights, and the economy usually take the center stage in the national spotlight, consumer advocacy groups are concerned about your data rights or your online rights. And so we spoke with a couple of experts about how companies are collecting and following your every move.
Consumers are increasingly being tracked in a number of different ways.
Susan Grant is a senior fellow with the Consumer Federation of America, a nonprofit association of consumer organizations. She focuses on the issue of consumer privacy, which is the handling and protection of personal information given by the customers and how companies and third-party data agencies collect, store, and use that information. These companies can gather a range of info about you, like your name, address, your purchase history, your computer's IP address, which websites you visit, and even the apps you use.
When an advertiser wants to find the right audience for its products and services, there are a lot of middlemen involved. The companies that, for instance, lurk on websites to follow consumers around to see what they're reading, what they're buying, and what they're interested in, and then follow them from website to website in order to profile them, make money by saying to advertisers, we can help deliver an ad to somebody on a website somewhere who's likely to be interested in your products or services.
Businesses argue that they use this information to improve customer experience by modifying their digital presence, goods, or services to better suit the current marketplace and change up their marketing strategy to target those who are more likely to engage.
And that can seem relatively benign, but even then, an ad that's delivered to you on your phone or on your computer, or even that you get in the mail, may offer you one particular deal based on profiling you. Somebody else might be offered a quite different deal from the same company.
The Federal Trade Commission is supposed to oversee privacy and security enforcement and can initiate privacy cases if a company is using unfair and deceptive acts and practices in the marketplace. The FTC declined to interview with us, but Grant says the FTC falls short on consumer privacy protections because they really need to set the rules on what kind of information can be collected and how it's used by companies. But in the meantime, she encourages state legislatures, even Congress, to look into strengthening privacy laws. But it might not be an easy task.
And there are a lot of very powerful interests that want to ensure that whatever state legislatures do, it doesn't interfere with their current business practices.
Now, Grant encourages you that when you're on a website to check out that website's privacy policy to see what kind of information they're collecting on you and how they're using it.